Morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Thursday, the 5th day of December, 2024. I hope you're all safe and healthy today. I hope your family is safe and healthy and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, along with the first responders who every day are out here trying their best to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage to keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women that are out here trying to help, rescue, deliver, and recover. The teenagers and children that are victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are also victims of pornography and child pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, the profiteers, and the perverts that drive these industries. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 600,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, veterans, homeless in the United States of America, and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. There will be a basketball game tonight at Madison Square Garden. The New York Knicks will be hosting the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets are losers of 6 straight. The Charlotte Hornets are 2-8 in their last 10. The Charlotte Hornets will be playing without Lonzo Ball, without Miles Bridges, and without their top gun off the bench, Trey Mann. The New York Knicks, on the other hand, are 13-8, winners of 3 straight, 8-2 in their last 10. So this is worse than the trap game. It's worse than the trap game. This is the type of game where you want to win handily and you want to put your subs in, your rookies, your people that get them DNP CDs. You'd like to put them in the fourth quarter and play them most of the fourth quarter if you can. Because this is the type of game that's meaningless for the Knicks except for the W. Very important, the W. Because Charlotte Hornets are obviously on a trek for the lottery again. Okay? And so they're looking to try to, well, put it this way. They're looking to have a top lottery pick. Right now, they got Brandon Miller, who is a young gun, very talented young player in his second year. And so they can build around Brandon Miller, the mellow ball, Trey Mann. They paid a lot of money for Miles Bridges, but I feel like he won't be around when they actually turn this thing around in Charlotte, assuming they do it right. So right now, Charlotte has nothing to play for except the lottery pick. At this point, the only thing that can happen for the Knicks is somebody gets hurt. So you don't want anybody to get hurt. And on the injury front, of course, we now see that Precious Achiuwa has been upgraded to questionable for tonight. Questionable means he might play. Questionable generally means it's a game time decision. Questionable. Also, Cameron Payne is questionable with an elbow contusion. So, again, campaign, if we can get 10 minutes out of him, 10 to 12 minutes out of him with Deuce, that's good. And if we can add Precious to that, that's better. And so it's a good game for Precious to come back if he's able to play, because he doesn't have to hopefully play 40 or 30 minutes. He could play a good amount, get his feet wet, get himself ready, get back in the flow. It's a good game for that. So key thing here is the normal stuff that is Knicks basketball. Defense, rebounding, ball control. Okay, I would say ball movement, but they kind of got that down pat with almost 30 assists a game. At this point, no, they don't have to worry about that. They're going to move the basketball. Jalen Brunson has been doing a tremendous job at moving the basketball and getting everybody involved. Gato Grande, yes, he needs to flex. OG Anunoby, the normal starting 5 need to do what they do. But like I said, the Knicks are rested. They're at home. Last time we faced Charlotte, a little less than a week ago, they were at the end of an 11-game road trip, tired after living out of their suitcases for 11 days and 5 games on the road. Now they're at home. They got home cooking. This is their 3rd home game on the homestand out of 4. And so they're looking pretty good today. But the key thing is we don't want anybody to get hurt. Now that we're getting everybody healthy, we're getting Precious back. If he's not going to play tonight, he's definitely going to play against Detroit, unless he has a setback off of it. But he should be okay. And so we're now going to have a strong 8-man rotation. And only 2 guys left to come back, which is, of course, Mitchell Robinson and Landry Shamet. I just realized when you look at the schedule, the Knicks have a long break after the December 11th game against Atlanta. There's 8 days before they play Minnesota on December 19th, unless they're in the Cup final. But there's a good break between the Atlanta game next Wednesday and the Minnesota game, and it's because of the Cup. So if they have to play in the Cup, yeah, they'll play a couple of games there, but there might be a chance for them to catch a couple of days rest and get everybody even healthier, and which means closer to seeing Mitchell Robinson return. I'm really hoping that we can see Mitch Rob on December 27th against Orlando in Orlando. I'm hoping we could see him then. That's a good amount of time for him to get activated, cleared to practice, and get practice in and be ready. As far as Shamet, I know he must be getting closer because of the article that came out the other day. I mean, that dude, whoever did it, I forgot his name, but he's sometimey. But if he's correct, that they talk, because he mentioned that Knicks plan on, waiving Matt Ryan and signing him to a G League deal, and that's still in the works apparently. And if it is, that means that they must be expecting Shamet to be back at some point. So I kind of expected Shamet from last week. I've been saying to y'all Thanksgiving. So I was expecting him last week, but he's not back yet, and we haven't heard anything except that. So we're hoping we get him back soon. And some have asked an intelligent question: who would be the 9 guys if you got Shamet and Payne? Now, the last time we had Shamet, Payne, and Deuce all 3 healthy in the preseason with Precious Achiuwa, Thibs was playing both of those guys. But it appeared right before Shamet got hurt that he was kind of getting more rotation minutes than Payne. It appears that way to me. It looked like Shamet was getting most of the rotation minutes, and Payne was getting minutes, but he wasn't quite like he was getting 8 minutes. It looked like that to me. So at that point, it looked like Shamet was the leading candidate to be that 9th guy. But now Payne has been balling. So I don't know what Thibs is going to do, but I do feel like he's going to play both guys. Just one of them will get consistent 8 minutes, and one of them will get consistent more than 10 minutes, which would be rotation. I don't know which one, but I think in the beginning it's going to definitely be Payne in the rotation because of how him and Deuce have been balling, and Thibs ain't going to change that. So we'll see. But Shamet is still going to be part of the equation. So right now we got Precious. We got our 2 guys in Payne and Deuce. So we got a 3-man on the bench, 8-man rotation, solid. Of course, Precious brings a lot to the table with our starting 5 that the Knicks got. So we're in good shape. The only thing is now we just don't want anybody to get hurt. So let them go out there and ball today, and hopefully, beat this team handily, so that by the time you in the third quarter, at the end of the third quarter going into the fourth, you could maybe start the fourth quarter with some guys at the end of the third quarter, sit everybody down, and move on with those rookies playing the fourth quarter if they don't give up too many points. But that's what we're talking about. Brandon Miller seems to get hyped to play against the Knicks. So does Josh Green, as we saw the last time. But like I said, the Knicks were at the end of an 11-day road trip, having played 5 games on the road. So this is a different scenario. Again, I expect the Knicks to be strong tonight. I just don't want to see anybody get hurt. I want to see Precious get some minutes. But I expect to see Precious get some minutes today if he's questionable. But what that means, he's going to warm up, and if he feels good to go, he's going to go. That's what, in this case, questionable means. He's going to go out there and warm up. He's going to go to shoot around. He's going to do some drills. If he feels good, he's going to play. Okay, Thibs will let the media know at his normal media event right before a pregame event. So he'll tell us if Precious ready to go, if he feels good, his hammy feels good, he's going to play. He's going to play today. So tonight, that's going to be good. So that's the case. We can get him acclimated. We could actually reduce some minutes for some of the starters using Precious. Get Precious acclimated. He's going to be a little windy. He's going to be a little off because his game, nothing like game speed and game play. You can't really simulate that as much as you might try, except you're in a game. So that's when he's going to be in. So he's going to be a little off. Timing is going to be a little off. He's going to be a little nervous, but he's still going to bring his defense. He's still going to bring his rebounding. That's what we want. So when we get that today, that'll be good, and it'll be a step closer to him being 100% ready to go. Just nobody get hurt. That's the key thing today. Nobody get hurt. We should win this game, and we should get out of there. Well, we're at home, so we should win this game, get them out of here, and be ready for Detroit on I think it's Saturday night. We play Detroit. Yes, so that'll be that. But meantime, y'all enjoy the game. Like I said, I'd like to see Precious get a lot of minutes today. Well, enough to get him broken in again. But we'll see. But anyway, just my king thing is today, nobody get hurt. That's really it. So y'all enjoy the game. We'll enjoy the game. We'll talk about it again tomorrow. Precious might be back. Listed as questionable. First time in a long time we've seen that. So we know he's very close. That's exciting. We'll see. Y'all enjoy. Be safe. Shalom.